Today we're going to learn how to multiply binomials. Before we get to that though, let's start with just a little bit of a warm-up where we are multiplying a monomial times a polynomial, something with more than one term. So this example problem we're starting with is a warm-up. Let's multiply 3x times x squared plus 2x minus 7. So this 3x is just one term. We call that a monomial. In the parentheses here, there are three terms. We call that a trinomial. So right now we're multiplying a monomial times a trinomial. And the way we do that is just by using the distributive property. So we can take this 3x and we can distribute to all three terms in the trinomial. So just multiply everything inside the parentheses by 3x. So if I do 3x times x squared, remember this is really like 1x squared, I multiply the coefficients. 3 times 1 is 3. X times x squared, well, that's a total of 3x's being multiplied. So that's 3x cubed, or to the third power. Then distribute 3x to 2x. Multiply the coefficients. 3 times 2 is 6. And x times x is x squared. And then finally distribute the 3x to the negative 7. 3x times negative 7 is going to end up being minus. 3 times 7 is 21x. So our answer here would be 3x cubed plus 6x squared minus 21x. What we're going to be doing today is multiplying binomials. If you remember, a binomial really just means a polynomial with two terms. So an example might look something like multiply 2x plus 1 times 3x minus 4. So something with two terms, 2x plus 1, times something else with two terms, 3x minus 4. Well, the way we multiply these is still going to be using the distributive property. It's just going to take a couple of steps. So this time, instead of just having one number or one term multiplied by the polynomial like we did up here, I have two terms. 2x and 1 are both being multiplied by 3x minus 4. So we're just going to have to distribute twice. So the first thing I'm going to do, my first step, is going to be distribute 2x. So I'm going to take 2x and distribute to both terms in the other set of parentheses. So 2x times 3x is 6x squared. And 2x times negative 4 is negative 8x. So that's the first step. I distributed 2x. Well, this 1 here also needs distributed. So that's going to be my second step, is distribute that 1. So I'm going to do 1 times 3x. Well, multiplying by 1 doesn't change at all, so that's going to stay 3x. And then 1 times negative 4. Again, multiplying by 1 doesn't change anything, so that's going to stay negative 4. So we've got 6x squared minus 8x plus 3x minus 4. But if you're observant here, you probably see there's one more step we can do. We have one additional step where we can combine like terms. If you look right here in the middle, these two middle terms, negative 8x plus 3x, are like terms. They both just have x, so we can combine those. So my final answer is going to be 6x squared. Negative 8x plus 3x will combine to negative 5x minus 4. So our final answer will be in the form of a, how many terms? 1, 2, 3. This is a trinomial. So when we multiplied two binomials together, we ended up with a trinomial. Let's try another one here. Let's do x minus 2 times 4x minus 5. And I've got the steps written out over here. It's going to be pretty much the same. We have two terms here to distribute to the other set of parentheses. So our first step is going to be distribute x. So we're going to do x times 4x and x times negative 5. X times 4x, remember this is really 1x. So 1 times 4 is 4, x times x is x squared. 4x squared And then 1x times negative 5 would be minus 5x. So I just distributed this 1x here. Then I'm also going to distribute, remember this is really negative 2 since it's minus 2. So I'm going to do negative 2 times 4x would be negative 8x. And negative 2 times negative 5, be careful with our signs here, negative times negative makes a positive. So that's plus 10. And then the last step, just like in the last one, our two middle terms are both just x. We can combine those. Just be careful with your subtraction here. Negative 5x minus 8x, we're doing negative 5 minus 8. That's minus 13x plus 10. So this would be our final answer, 4x squared minus 13x plus 10. Again, we end up with a trinomial. So I've got one more example problem here that I want you to try on your own. So with this last problem, once I show it to you, go ahead and pause the video and try to work this problem out on your own. So we've got 2x plus 3 times 4x plus 4. I've got the steps written out here for you. You're going to distribute 2x, then you're going to distribute 3, and then look to combine your like terms. So go ahead and pause the video and try this problem on your own. All right, let's see how you did. So first step is going to be distribute 2x. So I'm going to be doing 2x times 4x. Well, I know 2 times 4 is 8, and x times x is x squared. Then I'm going to do 2x times 4. That's just going to be 8x. So step 1 done. I distributed the 2x. Step 2, distribute 3. So I'm doing 3 times 4x. That's 12x. And 3 times 4, which is 12. And then last step, combine the like terms right here in the middle. 8x plus 12x is 20x. And then I'm just going to bring everything else straight down. 8x squared plus 20x plus 12 would be the final answer here.